Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. This is it is the new moon, I believe in Virgo. Is it in Virgo? I think it is in Virgo, but it's a new moon. And the energy has been, dare I say, quite all over the place. So, September has been quite interesting thus far. And it will continue to become very interesting. A lot of unexpected energy. If you watched my live today on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, it was pretty lit. We talked about past life shit and it's just a lot of different things. You have make a date. I feel like somebody wants to see you. It does sound quite generic, but it really is what it is. Someone wants to connect. They want to get together. They want to talk. They want to spend time. They want to... Oh, you got self-sabotage here, though. Yeah, they want to, but they don't. You can feel that, too. You'd feel it. You would know. You'd be like, yeah, I know. I know he wants to, but he doesn't. I know she does, but she doesn't. And not in a way of delusion, right? Because you're delusional to the fact that they're not into it. Okay, so that's not it. You take that out of it. This would be where you just know somebody, you know they fucking like you. Or you know you like them. And it's like this facade of like, I won't allow myself to like you. I won't allow myself to feel. Someone's not letting themselves feel. You do have the divine feminine energy sitting right here. And I just don't know yet what I'm going to do with that energy because, to be honest with you, haven't quite got an intuitive hit on it yet. Which I find interesting because it quite is the energy of the feminine just being quite silent and still. And just kind of like letting this play out. And she's just standing there and just doing nothing. Like, well, what are you going to do? Chase them? No. What are you going to do? Convince them? Fuck no. So she's just kind of like being still. And it's funny because that's the energy that came through in that live I did today on Instagram. I literally felt stillness and it was quiet, but yet there was a lot of chaos, but quietness and stillness. And I had specifically heard the song In the Still of the Night. In the still of the night. So there is someone that wants to, but they don't. Yeah, the obstacle card flew all the way over there. Yeah, the obstacle is they want to, but they don't. You know what I mean? The obstacle is drop the shit. The jig is up. Stop fucking playing. And I don't know if someone's having this pep talk with themselves and telling themselves, cut the shit. Cut the shit. Stop being silly. Stop being fucking ridiculous. You know you want this. You know you like them. You know you don't like them. You know you want to be, you know you don't. It's just like being honest with self. But I go back to the first card being make a date. Somebody wants to see someone. I feel like the more they want to see you, the more that they close up. You know what I mean? The more they retreat, full bloom, intoxicated. This feminine here, she's going, well, you don't, it's okay. She's chilling. She's growing. She's blooming. She's like the juiciest peach in the garden right now. And she knows it too. And she's like, it's okay if you don't want to pick me and choose me because there's a lot of other people out here that want to and will. And she just has that feeling of like, it's okay if you don't want me. I know I'm the juiciest peach. And she still knows that she's a catch. And they know that she's a catch. They might reach out when they are slightly inebriated, when they might have a bit of a buzz, because you do have the intoxicated card here. And it feels like, if you've ever heard the saying, liquid courage, late night communication. You might just get some kind of communication from them when they've had a few. Mouth-watering. I bet it fucking is mouth-watering. I bet it fucking is. I mean, the jig is up. You know you want it. It's that kind of an energy. And it's not like delusion. It's not like they really don't want it. No, that's not what this is. That is that, but that ain't this. You know what I mean? This is different. This is, they want it. And you know it, and they know it, and everybody know it, but they just pretend like they don't. Connection. Imprinted. You know, this ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, it ain't. Imprinted. Imprinted means that she made such a mark on them, they will forever be changed because of this person or this encounter or this feeling. You've left your mark. You've ingrained something in them. Maybe they tried to deny it. No, I don't feel anything. Oh no, it's just another person. It's just another woman. It's just another man. Whatever. It's quite obvious that that's not the case at all. And the more, see the love confession card every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. You sure every day? Every day. Distress, basically every day as well too. This could be someone that you are thinking about giving a chance to. And don't get me wrong, for some of you, it's an old, long-standing, back and forth kind of a thing. But for some of you, it could be a brand new, refreshing energy. This brand new, refreshing feeling of, you know what? Maybe. This person here has been thinking about this for a minute, though. You can see them. They've been hiding in the shadows. Someone here wants a chance with you. They've been waiting for a chance. They've been talking themselves out of this. They have self-sabotaged it, but they want to see you. It's like this is what I feel. I feel like every time you guys see each other communicate, they're hoping you make the first move. But remember, the feminine doesn't. She's a divine feminine. She's not going to chase. So she sits in this place of stillness, just like the card was just chilling. The card was just sitting there chilling. And it's just kind of like, whoa, what are you waiting for? And she's like, what do you mean? What am I waiting for? I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what you're doing. I'm chilling. I'm going with the flow. I don't know what you want. I'm too busy blooming. I'm too busy glowing and shining and living. What do you mean? What do you want me to, you want me to do? Do what? I'm the juiciest peach in the garden. And they're like, yeah, that's the fucking problem. Because you so juicy. Because you're so delectable. And they're like, what the fuck? Storm brewing. Come away with me. I mean, maybe there is something about travel. I don't know. Travel always comes up. The travel is also about there being distance between the two of you. She goes and they stand there, and instead of like following, this is energetically, obviously, and they just stand there and they kick the ground and they fuck around and they go into the store and then they go, well, I came back out and they're gone. And it's like, because you let them get away. It's like the one who got away. Who's not running away, they're right there. Does that make sense? It's the fucking one who got away. Who didn't, she's right there. Here I am, didn't get anywhere. But they're like, well, they got away though. And it's like, what? This is definitely the one who got away, but they didn't get away. This person's fucking dramatic. I feel like there's a dramatic factor here with this masculine. He's dramatic. He's like, well, what do you want me to do about it? And they're like, say hi? Like, what do you mean say hi? Like, they're like, anything at this point. They're right there. They think you don't care. They think you're not interested. And this can also be on the flip side for the feminines too. But then that would mean you're not coming up high in it as a divine feminine. You would have been lowered in your energy. But can I say I feel like it's a back and forth between the two of them? Meaning they both go back and forth with this shit. But I think mainly it's the masculine. Two of Swords. Yeah, I mean, it's like Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is fucking clarity and communication. It's like, I don't know what to say, though. Say hi. How are you doing? I miss you. Or I thought about you. Or this sounds strange, but, and hey, I had a weird dream about you. I don't fucking know anything. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say any goddamn thing at this point. I'm telling you, this masculine here is like, there's like this feeling of, and I swear I've seen a movie like this too, where it's like, I can't have them anyway. So because I can't have them, why am I going to try? And it's just like, what the fuck? See the Ace of Wands. I mean, they're just like sitting on it. They're like, they don't execute. They don't like pull the trigger. They don't like get up and stand up and go after her. She just goes, come away with me. And she's like on the go. And I was like, see, there she goes again. She's like off to the next level, and she's like doing new things, and she's traveling, and she's like living, and like, I don't know what to do to keep up with that. And they're just like, I feel like they feel defeated in a way because this feminine is on another vibrational frequency. And they just can't, every time they get close to her, she lifts up in vibration, and she does. And it's this frequency change, and it's this ascending higher, and it's intimidating for them. Nine of Swords, fucking completely in their head. They're all in, there it is, still there. You see how it's still there. What is the Ace of Wands? A move, action, something new. It's like this bold move, and it's like the call, it's like the hello, and they just don't do it. It's there. It's there. But they don't do it. So for example, they may like, I'm just gonna give you an example. They'll text you, hey, how you doing? Checking on you, seeing what's good. And you say, I'm okay, how are you? They're all fine. And then it's like a dead conversation. Like they'll say, I tried. You tried what? What'd you try to do, boo-boo? You didn't do shit. What you do? What you did? What you do? What you did? What you do? And they're like, well, I tried to do something. And they're like, no, you didn't. Like they want to. Honey, they want to. I can't even tell you how many times this person has picked up their phone, looked at your name, tried to type something, and they talked themselves out of it. So on the times, in the rare occasions that you do get communication from them, it feels like it was a really big fucking deal. Because they sat there, they thought about it, they threw their phone, they said, nope, 2 days go by, a week goes by, 3 weeks go by, another week, and then boom, you get a very random, very cash, hey, just checking to see how you doing, hope all is well. You're all like, well, that was nothing, but it really wasn't nothing. It was this big, huge buildup of their energy and nerves of but you see how it's still not enough. And then they'll be like, well, they gotta wait because you didn't do shit. Ten of fucking Cups. I'm telling you, there's potential. There is major, it's the Swans. There is major potential for something here. And it may not appear to be that way at surface level view. You might be like, there's no fucking way me, and that's what they might think. Oh, there's no fucking way they'd be interested in me. But what if they are, and what if they're madly in love with you? They're like madly in love with you. What if you don't fucking know? this is the fairy tale kind of a feeling. It feels like having it all. I mean, there could be total fulfillment between the two of you where you guys just might really fill each other's cups up. You might just fit perfectly with each other. You see what I'm saying? There is this feeling of like it could be something great. It could be the one. Yeah, that kind of a feeling like it's something flipped. It's the Hermit. It could be the one. Do you know that you could be the one? People might tell them that. People might be like, you know, it could be that you guys are supposed to be, you know that I think you guys should and could and would, and why haven't you? I don't know. I almost just feel with that Hermit that was on the bottom of the deck, there is this sense of a gap between the two of you of vibrational frequency. So the higher in ascension you are, the more of a bird's eye perspective you're going to see it. And so whoever's at a higher vibration sees it very differently. They're just like, oh, whatever. And the lower one's going, I don't know, I tried. But it's like their try is something that was high. And to them, they're like, well, how come they didn't see that my high said, I love you and I miss you and I hope I want to talk to you for 5 hours on the phone. And you're like, because you didn't say shit but hi. And remember, it's like the feminine might be like, I know that this is what it is. I feel this 10 of Cups, but they don't act like it and they don't show it and they don't say it. So it doesn't matter that they know it. Well, they know it. Yes, but that doesn't mean anything. People, love is an action word. And with no action and consistency behind it, what the fuck are you supposed to do with it? 6 of Cups. Look at the feminine, just like longing. I think for some of you, you would be absolutely thrilled if this fucker did something. Does something. And you're just like, I would really like that. Like if he asked me to go out for coffee, I would totally go. Even if this is not the person that's going to be the one you walk down the aisle with, even if this is not the one you grow old with, we don't fucking know that right now. And at this point, does it really matter? There's a connection here. There's a 10 of Cups possibility. You wouldn't even know if you guys are compatible really, because it doesn't grow. They don't allow that. There's something that this masculine is carrying. You see that 10 of Wands, how he's got all of these fucking burdens that he's carrying? I don't know what, because it's going to be different for each of them. But I do feel for some of them, it feels like they're carrying this weight of pain. There's a burden of pain that they haven't worked through yet. And it's like that pain is what shields them and hides them from actual emotional connection. They use it as an excuse. 7 of Pentacles, the pitch is just waiting. I mean, can we say it anymore? How the feminine, the divine feminine was just there and she was living her best life. She was doing her thing. And I mean, look at it. It's a tree full of pentacles ripe. And when I use the analogy of she's the juiciest, ripest peach in the fucking garden, it's because it's what it was. She was fully bloomed. So the feminine's just kind of like, well, I'm just ready. I'm waiting for you to say something or do something so we can even just see if we like each other. She's just like, I mean, I'm chilling. I'm not chasing nobody's ass. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just chilling. Single as a motherfucker. Look at her coming up as a 9 of Pentacles. Independent, living her best fucking life. You're just so... this is how they're thinking. In their head, they think you're so out of their league. That they think it's like they're going to get pranked at any second. That at any second you're going to say, ha ha, gotcha, motherfucker. I don't really like your dumb ass. It's just how they feel. I don't know if it's because you guys really are, you know, on different playing fields. I don't know, but they have that feeling. Is this like Barbie liking the nerd? You see what I'm saying? I'm just going to use a very raw analogy. Is this 16 candles? Oh my God. I told you they feel it. The King of fucking Cups. Not only do they feel it with the devil energy, again, you made your mark. They can't let it go. They can't stop. They can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop wondering. They can't stop pushing it away and then running from it and then coming back to it. And then, well, they left and they got away. You're like, did they? Why are they right there then? She's still right there. Because I think like the feminine is, I mean, we're obviously not going to wait for them, but like I think that you might like linger a little bit in the aisle, if you will, instead of like speed walking through the grocery store. You're lingering in the aisles, doing a triple run back into the same aisle. And at some point, she's just gonna and move on, because that's what she does. She just goes with the flow and knows her worth. And but that doesn't mean the juiciest peach isn't interested in something. She might be interested in something, but she's not going to be a fool and wait forever. And they know that. And so this is why that whole Nine of Swords energy is there. And they're just like obsessed about it. Like, well, but fuck, I know that. And fuck, I know she won't wait forever. But then I just don't fucking know what to say. And it's like they're driving them completely fucking nutty bananas. You are driving them insane. They're just like, oh my fucking God, I just wish you would reject me. And they're all, how can she reject you? You didn't even do anything. You know, it's almost like they wish that it would just be like a clear cut, like done. But it's not done, because I think the feminine actually likes this person. They're just like, I like you. And they're all, why? She's like, I don't know. He's like, you know that I'm the beast. I'm a nerd. Why do you like me? She's like, I don't know. I kind of just do. I think they're just shocked. Like, that they have the actual possibility to be with someone that would be their dream girl or their dream guy. That it's like shocking. And fortune. This person, if they don't have a fortune right now, they will. Why? Because it's written in the stars. It's their destiny. They're destined to be very financially abundant. Receive. You have magical encounter and blooming season. Remember the feminine earlier was full bloom? I'm telling you, it's just the same energy. It's this season where she's ripe and she's ready for it. She's ready for it. If there's any time that you should shoot your shot at this feminine, if this relates to you and this is your reading and you're on this timeline, and it doesn't mean at this very second, but it means when you're on this timeline, you gotta shoot your fucking shot, because the bitch is ready to go. She's ready to be picked, and someone's gonna pick this juicy fucking peach. Magical encounter. They think that the encounter of going to coffee with them, asking them out on a date's not going to be enough. Well, I don't have a fancy car. This is for some of them now. Well, I don't have a fancy car. Well, I'm not as educated as other people. Well, it's a prank. She's going to she's going to stand me up and I'm going to look like a fool. I'm going to go and be, vulnerable and open up, and then they're just going to trample all over. I don't know what they're thinking. They're thinking random weird things, right? And you're like, I actually like you though. And they're all like, no bullshit, like for real. And you're all like, yeah. Like this could even, I just got the chills, and I know this is what it is. They think, they just don't realize that a simple conversation could be a magical encounter. Do you know what I mean? Because remember, they're not at this higher vibration as the feminine is. They will, because we saw that hermit card there earlier. Remember, we saw it. It was lingering. It was there. It lingered. They are underestimating how strong and magnetic this connection actually is. They are minimizing it, because I think that they're so shocked that you would actually be into them. And that's the thing they can't get out of their head. It's no way. No. It's like the nerd in fucking 16 Candles when he hooks up with Carolyn, I think is her name, Jake's girlfriend, remember? And this is like Jake Ryan flirting with Samantha, and she just being all like, okay, it's definitely not me. I know he's definitely not looking at me. And he was, and he feels hurt because he's like, I was looking at her and she gave me the fucking stink eye. See how it's like miscommunication, but they do both like each other, but one thinks there's no fucking way. That's what this feels like. It feels like one person is saying, there is no fucking way in hell that they're into me. But they are. You have the C'est La Vie card at the bottom of the deck. This is my C'est La Vie deck. Because it is about letting it go, right? It is what it is, the dating card. It is, that's their energy. It's about C'est La Vie. This cup of coffee that you guys share together could be so magical. This conversation on the phone that's only supposed to be 2 minutes ends up being 5 hours on the phone, and you have this weird connection with them. And it is a magical encounter. And it is actually kind of endearing that they feel this way. Because that means they think that you're their dream person. Which, I mean, it's a nice compliment. You know, I think people nowadays, they get so in their head and they're so bitter and they're so jaded. And I see the comments every day on videos of beautiful things happening. And people are they project their triggered bitterness onto things. And to be quite honest with you, there is this deep sense of sometimes people are just so used to shit not working out, or they're just so used to like something not being so great that that's all they see in a situation. And yeah, that could be what this person is doing. They're just like, yeah, it never works out. It never happens. You know, it's always the one that got away. But it's like, she didn't get away. She's right there. Anyways, let's get into this extended. In this extended, I would like to do an erotic reading. So this would mean that this is found only on my website. Click below this video the word more. It's going to take you to all of the info. That first link will be to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. And it will be in the special love/oracle readings of my website. The reason I have to do them separate and not on Patreon is because YouTube will flag any reading that has beautiful sexual images on them. And I have to upload to YouTube to go to Patreon. But on Patreon, I still upload quite a bit there as well too. So really it's just a bonus, actually, these erotic ones. They're a bonus. It's not like I'm not doing any more on Patreon. I still do Patreon just the same. I'm just doing these extra bonuses because right now the sexual energy is through the roof. And I like to ride the wave of the energy because I channel the energy. So it's what we're going to do. Will I always do these? I may not. Because the energy might not be so strong and in our face that we need to do them so often. But honey, I need to do them now. And so you watch them, you don't, you don't. I don't want to hear grumbling about it because I'm going above and beyond by offering these just because it's your simple fact of it takes me more time. Because I'm doing double sometimes. After this, I sit down. What if I feel like I have to do another reading and then the extended is not erotic cards? I don't fucking know, but that's just the way it works, right? So anyways, I will see you in the extended if you choose to rent it. I want to remind you guys that I am still always constantly working through emails, booking things, trying to get your shipments out for your pre-orders. But remember, pre-orders mean that you don't get them for a while, usually 4 to 6 weeks. And if it's been longer than that, what is the drill? I'm behind because it's just me, myself, and I, which is not supposed to be. I'm supposed to have 4 other people helping me with things, but I don't. I'm trying to do it myself because I'm a self-sabotager. But I also believe in divine timing. And I also take pride in doing it on myself. I take pride that I'm the one that labels it and prints the labels, and I'm the one that put it in the package, and I'm the one that poured the wax, and I'm the one that strung it together in a bracelet. And I just take pride in that. I'm the one that poured the jojoba oil, and I'm the one that sprinkled the sage or the rosemary in the bottle. Like I just do. And it's like I'm a control freak. I know this, but I also take pride in everything I do, and everything you get from me, whether it's a reading, an email back, or a product. It's me. It has me all over it, you know, and it's just, I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you in the extended. Love you guys. Bye.